this on?
Doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't. Oh, okay. Hi, everybody! Hi! Clap for me again. I'm gonna take this off for a second. I'm Lee Bourgeois. I'm French Cajun. I'm also solely responsible for a hole in the ozone layer due to excessive use of hairspray. And I'm sorry. I'm Southern and I'm addicted to hairspray. Being addicted to hairspray is like using lube during sex.
I got
Take it easy with it. You think it's gonna make everything all better, then you put too much on and you're sticky for hours. Bourgeois, not many people know this, but bourgeois is actually French Cajun for my father's in prison. It's not so bad though, because I don't have to buy them like neckties or barbecue grills for Father's Day. But I am left with low self-esteem, a confusing childhood, and an overall hatred of men regarding their lack of empathy for anybody but themselves. Which is a long-winded way of saying I am a bisexual. And the best thing about being a bisexual, threesomes with women. Wow. Worst thing, threesomes with men. It's too much going on for a girl like me. I said that joke one time in Kansas and a 90-year-old lady shouted out, "Speak for yourself!" I was like, get it in, Kansas, dang. I was recently prescribed a mouth guard for teeth grinding. Turns out I'm grinding my teeth too much when I masturbate. Just like, I chipped a tooth the other day. Chipped a tooth. I was like, man, I gotta go to the mirror and check this out. So I finished. And I went to the mirror and I had little pieces of tooth all over my cheek. Turns out there's more than one way to give yourself a money shot. That one's not for you guys, that one's for me. Thank you. Thank you back there. I grew up with a very young mother. She had me at 17 years old, and growing up with a young mother is like going gator fishing with a bunch of Cajuns. It's competitive. Take my birthday. My birthday is on Mother's Day.
Wow.
I graduated high school on the same day she graduated college. I kissed my boyfriend, she kissed my boyfriend. Growing up with a young mother is like, hell, stop telling everyone we're sisters. She loves to tell people, we went to high school together. We did. I spent the first 9 months of my life in junior history learning. But you know, we're going to high school twice. I should have gotten better grades. Guys, I want to be serious for a second. You know, to women, the world has been cold. It has. But sometimes you look out, and the toilet seat's warm. And there's somebody for everybody in this world. I believe that. Unless the population's at an odd number. I'm going to do a song for you quickly. It's called Latin Love and Other Things. Long ago in Mexico, this was way before the wall, I met a girl named Rosa, and my heart began to fall. We went to La Posta, and we shared some enchiladas. And I could tell right away that she liked my empanadas. And, oh, empanadas are a stuffed pastry. You can get them with beef or pork, but I prefer them with the cherry filling. So we went into the desert and we took off all our shirts, and while we touched each other's bodies, I scissor. And I know this might be hard for you if you don't like that sort of thing, but I just want you to know that there is nothing wrong with scissoring. Oh, I looked up scissoring online, and the definition says to move one's legs back and forth to create the motion of scissors. I'm done with this microphone. And I just want to say that I think the lesbian community needs to have a long, hard talk with the definition team over at Google. Now, it's not listed on my resume, but it is quite a skill, and if you take my word for it, you're in for quite a thrill. So Rosa moved in with me the very next weekday, and when my mother asked me why, I said it's 'cause we're gay. I think you guys can figure that out. So if you find yourself in Mexico, do yourself a favor. Look for a pretty girl. She might let you shave her. This song is and I went off on tangents. The structure isn't strong and what rhymes with tangents? Hyenas are